Okay, ladies and gents, so we're looking at page 472, odds for and against. By the way, this is the last lesson in the probability unit. We moved through that one pretty quick. And we're, as you can see, presented with two new formulas, okay? Odds and favor. It's what you're looking for against the things you're not looking for. So it's favorable outcomes over unfavorable. For odds against, it's things you're not looking for over the things that you're looking for. Okay, so you should try to memorize these because some of the questions will ask you to do odds and favor, do odds against, or they'll give you probability and then ask you to figure out odds in favor or odds against. So it's just, again, if it's in favor, the favorable is on the top. If it's against, the unfavorable is on the top. And there's no, with odds, there's no total possible. These two put together are the total possible. And that's what it says down here. So favorable plus unfavorable is total possibilities. Okay. So here's an example for you. Our lovely little container there. And there are 12 counters inside. And it's asking you for odds in favor for yellow. So odds in favor, we want favorable over unfavorable. So how many favorable outcomes are there if we're looking for yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Over unfavorable, how many unfavorable options are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay. No total possible in here, just favorable over unfavorable. So 4 to 8 equals 1 over 2 or 1 to 2. With odds, a lot of times they're presented in ratio format as opposed to fraction or percent. Okay, so now it's asking for odds against yellow. Well, odds against, we'd go unfavorable over favorable. So unfavorable was 8, favorable over 4, so 2 over 1 or 2 to 1. Okay, and you can probably hear my kids in the background having a moment. Okay, so here's another example. A card is pulled from a deck, and it says, what are the odds in favor of pulling a face card? And I don't know how many of you are cards players, but a face card from a deck of cards is literally a card that has a face on it. So it's Jack, Queen, or King. That's what we're saying here. So there are 3 face cards in each of the 4 suits. And hopefully you do know that you get 4 suits in with cards: clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. So that means there are 3 face cards in all 4 suits, 12 face cards total, and 52 cards in the deck. Because I'm sure you had, somebody go, hey, want to play 52 pickup when you're a little kid, and then they go with all the cards and they're all over the floor and you get to pick them up. So we want odds in favor of pulling a face card. So favorable outcomes are the 12, 52 total. So we need favorable over unfavorable. So favorable are 12, unfavorable, we have to remove the favorable outcomes from the total possible. So there are 40 unfavorable outcomes. So 12 over 40, reduce down 3 over 10, or 3 to 10. For B, it said odds against pulling a face card. So now odds against, unfavorable over favorable. There's 40 unfavorable events, 12 favorable events. So it would be 10 over 3 or 10 to 3. Okay? So again, it's not overly complex. You just need to remember that you're dealing with favorable and unfavorable. And if you add these two together, that's total possible. Okay? Because one of your questions will give you, probability and ask you to change it to odds. So if it's one of those, just remember, your bottom number in probability, it would be favorable over total possible. So you have to take the total possible and do what we did here, remove the favorable outcomes to get your unfavorable. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.